Okay guys, so today for a video in our current quarantine state, we're going to do lunch dinner menu number 3, clam chowder from the 2011 Canadian Armed Forces Series combat ration. We will do an unboxing for you and then heat it all up and see if it's edible or not and give you a review on the whole lot of it. So bear with us here, and we'll be back with the unboxing with you in just 1 second. Okay guys, so the contents of the package are as follows. We have a bread, the famous gusseted beverage bag,
ice sports drink beverage.
ice sports drink,
our instant coffee, one of my
Type
favorites.
1. Type 1 is one of the ones that holds up really well.
Yeah, I think we've had both type kinds before.
Yeah, you like the Type 1 better.
Strawberry jam.
Some strawberry jam for the bread.
Bread. A little thing, second jam.
Another jam.
Pack of matches. We're going to use those a bit later. Wet enough to clean up. Tabasco, it's for you, sir.
That is a much better package than the bottles. It tends to last and not dry out as quick.
We have the whitener that we usually do with some water and a separate cup to see if it works before we mix it with the coffee, obviously.
The coffee tea whitener.
We have a Werther's Original.
Yes, sir.
Coffee flavored.
One of my favorites.
We have our little
The Canadian Forces Survey. This one,
we will be sure to fill out and send back.
yeah, we do, which is kind of funny because I don't know if they still use them or not, but it's still interesting. So
we have the actual clam chowder itself. Ingredients, nutritional facts, items are all on there.
yeah,
It's pretty nice to see.
we won't open it just yet.
Whoop!
Woohoo!
Some gum, some chiclets there got away.
Some chicklets.
We got our sugar for our coffee.
One sugarer. Our famous big, huge, long monster spoon. The monster napkins.
Sure could also be used if you're going to find a spot in the woods afterwards.
Some pepper.
Some salt in here as well. Salt will come back to me.
Oh, there is a cappuccino.
Is that what that is?
Chilled cappuccino beverage. So it's
Chilled, so that's
iced cappuccino.
okay. So that's like the dessert in this package then.
No, there was a chocolate bar in this package, and COVID-19, the coronavirus lockdown. I kind of opened it. That's why it was already opened, and I got the chocolate bar.
Toothpick. Everyone needs a good toothpick.
I had to get a munch. So
it happens. It happens. And we have sliced peaches as well. So that's the fruit.
Dessert. Yeah.
Dessert fruit part of the whole sack. And that is everything inside our bag.
So that's the contents of it. And as I said, the chocolate bar that was in this was a coffee crisp chocolate bar. Just so you guys know. I did know the contents of this package before I opened it, and that's why I opened it, because
we've done this before.
It's also one of my favorite chocolate bars, and it was my father's as well before he passed away. So we're gonna next time we get back with you guys, we're gonna have the contents actually arranged in some bowls already prepped, and we'll mix the beverages on camera for you guys. So we'll be back with you guys shortly. So bye for now. Okay guys, so here we go. We're gonna try this again. Just had a little bit of a noise factor in the background. The pan in the sink fell and made a big bang. So this is the contents laid out for the entire 2011 lunch menu clam chowder from, as I said, the year 2011. The entire contents laid out, and like I said, the only thing missing is the chocolate bar, and it was a coffee crisp. And the 3 packages which we have here in the back, the 2 silver ones and the white one, will be put into boiling water. Well, the white one will be added to the water once it's turned off, just to heat it up, which is our peaches, our clam chowder, and the bread. So when we return, I'll have a quick snap of them in the boiling water, and then the next time it will be them being plated and us letting you know whether it was edible or not. So we'll be back with you guys in a bit. So there we go, guys. Boiling away in the pot. We got about 2 more minutes to go. Then we'll be transferring them over to the table to plate them and see whether or not they're edible, and then also mix up the other beverages and taste and try them all. So we'll be back in a couple minutes to run it through the paces. Bye for now. Here we go, guys. We're taking them out of the water now. And then we'll turn the pot off, of course. And then we're going to throw the bread in there just for a few minutes. Just to let it warm up on one side, flip it over and warm it up on the other side. And then we're going to pull that out and put it in the bowl with the rest of the stuff. And then we're going to reposition ourselves and come back for plating. Okay, guys, so here we go. We have everything. We're going to put the bread down here. And we'll see what we got, because here it is. The great mystery.
Clam chowder.
Oh, yeah.
Let's have a smell. Gotta smell the bag first and decide whether or not it is edible.
It's being difficult.
Well, it just means it's a good seal.
I came prepared. Doesn't smell off, to be honest with you. It smells like clam chowder.
It smells pretty good.
Just pour it into one of the bowls. We'll just pour it all into one bowl.
Pour it into one that is in front of the box.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
And you can put the package right in front, or yeah, right there. And then.
But it doesn't look half bad. You can see the the content of it. It needs a bit of a stir.
Yeah, you can see where the oil separated it a little bit, but
kind of looks like when you would scoop clam chowder out of a buffet style steam table,
or even out of a can and you heat it in the microwave, because it does that too. And here we go with peaches. A little dark. That doesn't mean they're not any good, but it doesn't mean they're not good either. They maybe just oxidize that color as well. So we will try it. We'll have a wafting of it. Smells like peaches to me. Would you?
Yeah, it smells okay.
So we'll throw that back up there.
We'll have a taste and we'll see.
And then we'll open up the beverage bag here. While our partner in crime is off to get the kettle, I'll get the beverage bag on the go, and he can.
So I'll start the coffee on this side.
Yeah, and
a little cup to test out the whitener to see if the whitener is going to be.
You want to run downstairs and get a bottle of water? Okay. I'm gonna get a bottle of spring water to.
So there's our instant coffee. Nice. Right there.
And then our sports drink beverages here. So we're gonna try and double, triple team this all here.
Where's the whitener?
The whitener's right there. Save the Tabasco. I always save the Tabasco because it's just fun. It's always nice to have in an emergency. I keep it in my camera bag and in my backpack and
Hot sauce in your bag, swag.
Yeah, in my swag, in my bag. So this looks really like tasty. Smells great.
Which one? Which flavor is that again? Ice.
Yeah,
I think that's like the white cherry or something, isn't it?
It's like the clear glacier one. It's like the just a drop of the creamer in the water to test the waters. And then here you go, guys. As you see, it's the if we had the chocolate drink, which is the hot beverage, we'd put it into that line. And then because we're making the sports drink, we're gonna go up to the upper line. Oh, this is the blue one.
It's one of your favorites, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's one of the tasty ones. And then we can use the rest of that water to make the iced cappuccino as well to see how that turns out. Last time I shook this up, we had a bit of an incident because I didn't seal the gusset all the vacuum all the way, but this time it sealed, and oh man,
that looks great. Jesus. Oh, good thing it did seal.
Just throw it down in the middle of the table. So there we go. We can lay that down there for you. And while all that's going on, I'll get the spread out here too. I don't know where Dante went.
As you can see, the whitener looks
quite fine.
Pretty okay, actually. Tastes fine. I'm going to go ahead and let it. Not a lot of it, just a little bit.
It's the weird loaf again. It's the Canadian Forces weird bread. It actually looks like it might be more of a whole wheat this time as well.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's
almost like a rye bread even.
Yeah, it's got a pretty dark texture. Do you want to pass me the iced cappuccino and I'll mix that for you as well?
Cups for us to try flavors.
And if you want to grab a few spoons so we can try that clam chowder. I'm definitely intrigued, to say the least. I was holding very little, to be honest with you, hope of it being even.
When it comes to a shellfish and a shelf life, you can never be too certain. So
yeah, but it's not just the shellfish; it's the cream.
The cream as well.
Yes.
Hence why we test the whitener in a separate cup as well, because sometimes the whitener will be defective.
Okay.
Separate.
We are making sure you seal because you are full of beverage. You are now full of liquid, and I don't feel like getting a shower of liquid cocoa.
Coffee is delicious.
As usual, you enjoy that. I'm glad. Started to pee on me.
Oh yeah, that tastes nice.
That tastes nice. I'm a safety seal this time. A little muscular action for you guys. A little shake your booty. And then we got that there. So
that's everything prepared and ready to go. We have our strawberry jams to go with
the bread.
Salt and pepper. We might mix some pepper into our chowder. And
we'll start with the sports beverage. We'll add that to get a cup for yourself. We got the little man with us here, so if any of you guys followed my road trip videos and stuff, he's helping out, watching on the camera to make sure everything's going well and everything. We still looking good and everything, little.
Thank you.
We looking good, little man?
Yeah.
Alright. You know you can speak when you're spoken to.
I know.
So, take a little bit out of that blue one because it's not...
Oh, that's fine.
No, well, I want everybody because that one's a little low. So if you take a little... And now they're all balanced out, right? So there you go, buddy. This is the ice beverage.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, it tastes good.
Oh, it does taste nice.
Oh yeah, it's like a blue raspberry almost. That's gonna be...
It's like the tropical blue Kool-Aid is kind of what it reminds me of.
Yeah, it's very similar. We're gonna pull this one forward now into the front of the camera here. I do see a little oil separation, but I don't see any curdling cream.
Nope.
So we're gonna
give it a good stir.
Yeah.
See some nice chunks of potato in there as well.
Yeah, it looks it's breaking down and mixing up like
a clam chowder should.
Yeah. It's got a little bit of that chunkiness that a clam chowder should, but it doesn't look like it's the congealing. I mean, we're gonna try it. Worst case is it's gonna taste absolutely horrible and we're not gonna have any more. But I'm not going balls to the walls. I'm just gonna take a little tiny taste. Smells good.
It's not bad.
Yeah, that's...
tastes like a clam chowder.
Would you like to try a little bit, bud?
I don't like potato.
You don't have to have any potato. You can try the cream and the clam. Clam seafood.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's definitely not bad. That's definitely edible. That may be I've just eaten dinner, but it would be on other circumstances. At completion. I'm not going to throw it away, just to let you know. I'm going to put it in a container to heat up for probably lunch tomorrow, or take it with me when I go out on my errands that I have to take care of tomorrow, or even later this evening. So that is definitely on the pass list.
That's awesome.
Very surprised about that, actually, to be honest with you. I thought it was going to be a lot worse.
Peaches, I'm a little iffy on.
Peaches, would you like to try first?
Yeah.
Oh, the little man wants to try first, so we're going to try and find a little piece for him, so not too much and not too much juice. So...
Yeah, it's good. It's sweet though.
Yeah, it's fun.
Really sweet, and all that is the caramelization of the pears. That's why they've decolorized. So, because they've started to caramelize in their own juices.
I think we've had peaches before though. They've been brighter.
Yeah. So these just didn't shelf as well as the ones previous to that. Is that better? Would you like another one?
Yeah.
We're still recording?
Yep.
You want them?
Yeah.
Okay, put them on the counter. As I said,
Peaches are a win.
The peaches are definitely a win. So the bread is always a hit and miss at this point. So we'll butter up one side. We'll use some of the strawberry jam. We'll go with the thinner side, just in case it's a miss. And oh yeah, it's cool. We can use the butter knife. The little man is in the background, hooking us up like he always does, taking care of the noise in the background, making a little bit as he's inhaling those peaches. I was kind of worried about this jam in the beginning because it was really runny.
Yeah, they do feel really squishy.
And now I'm not so worried about it anymore because
it looks good.
It came out pretty hard and heavy in the end there.
Tastes fine.
So
tastes good.
Tastes good. Tastes real good. Like they say, this bread is got almost an unlimited shelf life. Apparently, this is one of the best breads that is out there.
In terms of shelf life?
In terms of combat ration breads. And I think the new one that they've replaced it with is even better. Which is like, I don't know how I get, you know. A little taste for you. Would you like a little taste of the jam, strawberry jam bread?
Yeah.
I mean, you're my bread man on this because you make a lot of breads and stuff like that. So
It's not terrible. It almost reminds me
it's a really dense
of a
bread.
jelly infused cookie.
I don't like the bread, but I like the
Yeah, the bread is a very dense, sweet bread. That's what it is. The bread has got a natural bit of sweetness to it as well. But it's edible. Definitely edible. I mean, even you don't like the bread and you're still working on eating most of it. And last but not least, we got, keep cleaning up as we go here.
The cappuccino.
The iced beverage. Okay, so now, I don't know if you guys watched one of my previous videos, which was an American ration video, and we had an iced beverage in that one, if you remember. Yeah, we're not drinking that. Just look at it.
Oh no.
Yeah, guys, sorry.
It smells a bit rancid.
It didn't work. It's got chunks and crunches and
Something
yeah,
growing in there.
it's not.
It's just not edible.
Yeah, it's not. This one didn't make it. So
Surprisingly, the chowder did though.
the chowder did, but the iced beverage didn't. So
Smelled great though.
smelled great in the beginning, and then once it got mixed,
The water just didn't agree with
the
it.
water and that didn't agree with it. So all in all,
Not bad.
it's a 2 thumbs up with a 2 thumbs up minus.
A hiccup on the beverage, but I mean,
Yeah, the
it's
only
also from 2011. So
Yeah,
the fact
so
that
it's-
kept up.
it's 9 years old now, and the only thing that didn't make it was the iced cappuccino, the chilled cappuccino beverage mix. So that's another one for the record books, guys. We do have one more. It will be a repeat of one I've done in the past, but
We will be having a special addition
Yeah.
to how we will be unveiling it.
we'll be doing
Soon.
a coronavirus special edition isolation video for that one for you guys. So thanks for liking, watching, and subscribing. And remember, guys, don't let the zombies get you. Bye for now.